nothing made me prouder when my son put $2 into the at one of the local surf clubs. He put $2 into the Koala Sanctuary Foundation from his own pocket money, and my wife made a donation to Jewish House. Not that it was about the Jewish community, it was more just about doing good and bringing light into the world. I'm also aware that the media company NBC Universal reached out to Rabbi Castell around this time to offer support, and following discussions with the New South Wales government and the Jewish community, NBC Universal created an advertisement which ran on all major commercial television stations supporting the campaign.
And you go on to describe the response to the campaign. Approximately 3,000 people submitted their mitzvahs via the website, but you estimate that many thousands of other people engaged in acts of kindness without registering them.
Yeah, the measurement was never how many. The measurement was never how many registered on the website. That was a tangible way to be able to capture some of that storytelling to share with those that were disproportionately impacted and left, tragically left alone or left, significantly grieving from this attack. It was more around inspiring a movement of people to do good and using that Hebrew word of the mitzvah to bring light to the world.
And what have you heard from the Jewish community about what that campaign meant to them?
A lot. Yeah, it meant a lot. I think it gave everyday Australians that care deeply about the people they share this country with, and the people that, I've had the privilege of working with some of the most patriotic Australians in the past 6 months, and they just happen to be of Jewish faith. And I think it reminded them they weren't alone. And so I think the Mitzvah campaign gave people an outlet to be able to show and walk and do things that made, as simple as giving up your seat on the bus, as simple as asking someone how they were. I think it brought out the best of Australians at just an everyday granular level. And, it's inspired things like Mitzvah House to be set up, and hopefully it inspires, as we approach the 12-month mark of all of these, another renewed level of effort to remind us that these people will have scars that will last forever, and that they should never do that without there being an overwhelming sense of good that can be brought to the world to counter that darkness that these people feel each and every day.
Mitzvah House